People die each year from so many causes. It can be from an accident or on purpose. Their deaths can occur from a number of reasons, such as natural occurrence, accidentals, or capital punishment. This topic is a very controversial topic in the United States. People are either strongly for or strongly against capital punishment. Capital punishment has both positives and negatives on why people are either for or against it. But I believe making a few changes to capital punishment could benefit everyone and make it so this argument can be dissolved. The authorized methods for administrative executions for capital punishment in the U.S. are lethal injection, electrocution, gas chambers, hanging, and the fire squad. The most common type is lethal injection. The Death Penalty Information Center, or DPIC, published in 2016, says 33 states use this type of method. The least common types are hanging and the fire squad. Less than 4 states permit this type, says the DPIC. Depending on the way you look at it, capital punishment could be viewed as a lot of people dying or not many at all. Procon.org published an article in 2017 that said 1,436 people were executed in the United States from 1977 to 2016. Now that is 39 years. When you think about it, the population of the U.S., it really doesn't seem like that many people. But knowing the population, 1,436 people still died, and some people would agree that that is 1,436 people too many. People think that capital punishment is a bad thing and that it should not be allowed to take place because it kills innocent people, doesn't get rid of the rate of murders, and is expensive to conduct. People that believe otherwise say that they believe it is justice, it doesn't account for the people that plead life without parole, and they think it does in some way help the homicide rate. Still, with both sides, David Moskey from Pew Research Center still states that even though support from the death penalty has dropped dramatically, it's still favored more than opposed. A poll from Pew Research Center published in 2017 also says that 49% of people favor capital punishment, whereas 42% do not. I think that these percentages are getting to be pretty equal, and soon the people against this type of punishment will soon be greater than the people who are for it. A big reason why people are against the death penalty is because they believe it is very dependent on your race. The DPIC, published in 2017, put out a table that showed the percentage of people from each race that has received capital punishment. The white population towered over any other population with 55.6%. This is why people for the death penalty are so appalled by this accusation. Even with that amount, there are still a big chunk of races, such as Black and Latino, that make up the rest of the chart. I think that knowing all of this information and knowing why everyone has their own reasoning behind supporting or opposing the death penalty is very important to be able to come up with a solution to resolving this controversial issue or topic. I think one way people could resolve this topic is by having the criminals that aren't in prison for very highly serious crimes be put into a group home or somewhere outside of the prison to alleviate the numbers of people in prison. I think that this will make it so everyone is able to stay alive without crowding the jails and making people have to pay so much money for these criminals. I think that this is a very good solution for the problem because then the people that are for the death penalty are still having the criminals pay for what he or she has done, and the people against the death penalty are keeping them alive. I know that this is a very far-fetched idea, but coming up with any idea at all to help resolve this issue is always the main goal. Capital punishment has both positives and negatives on why people are either for or against this type of punishment. But I believe making a few changes in capital punishment could benefit everyone and make it so this argument can be dissolved. Getting punished for a crime is not always the answer, but making sure everyone agrees with the punishment is always the ultimate goal.